What did you know of the piece before you did it? It's a relatively new musical. It's not one of the classics. Do you approach it differently? I'd imagine there's a kind of an agreement when you go into a classic, like West Side Story or something like that. There's a kind of agreement that you stay true to the performance as written. But when you've got a new piece like this, are you given great range?
Well, I don't know whether. I think that it's even more so for Wicked that it was like that, because it's been running on Broadway for 5 years and there's been 8 companies around the world. Yeah, so it was like, this is the way that Wicked is. And
we were rehearsed up by the Broadway team.
Yeah, so it was a lot of...
But at the same time, it's strange.
It's strict, is it?
Well, this is a very bad answer to your question, I guess, in that it is a bit of both.
Right.
Because there are certain bits that, that we have numbers on the stage and you have to be at certain places for some parts. But then they do take Amanda and Lucy as human beings and they go, oh, OK, well, you're naturally going to bring this to this character because you have that naturally within you. So they do allow for a bit of that. And it was an interesting thing for me because for instance, I sing a song Popular, which is really fun in the show, but we'd rehearsed all of Act 1 for a week, and then they said, we're going to run it, and I had to say, we haven't done Popular yet. They're like, oh, yeah, we quite liked what you did in the audition, just give that a go. And then it was more structured after that, but it was kind of under-rehearsed, but then some tiny bits were like, so well rehearsed, so it really is both.
I guess where you've got it, because it is an absolute extravaganza in terms of lighting and costumes and stage. I mean, it's quite extraordinary visually, and you know, particularly in that big, the Western
Defying gravity, that big.
I mean, that shot is amazing because you kind of disappear into the ether, really, just surrounded by light.
Yes.
It's quite impressive how they did that, actually.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's very impressive to look at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
spectacular.
guess you don't see that.
I don't see it, no. I'm up there going, please let this be okay.
What are you? How did you find yourselves as... are you actresses who can sing, singers that can act? I mean, what is the future for both of you? Do you necessarily steer your career into musicals?
Well, I have done, and for the last 15 years, steered my career to this role. I think that's pretty much what I've done. Yeah, this is kind of like the pinnacle for me. I don't know what comes next. I don't know where you can go from Elphaba. Seriously, it's the biggest role
something completely
ever
different
for a female.
I think.
So, yeah, I don't know what's next. I mean, obviously, I think of myself as a singer-actor, and you've got to be pretty good at both things to be in musical theatre. So
not sort of sticky beak, but contractually, what happens if the show goes in Australia for years? I mean, are you going to do it the whole time?
I think we'll both stick with it for as long as we possibly can, because as Amanda said, I too have worked towards this character for a long time, and they're really killer women's music theatre roles, and you don't know when something like that might, if it ever comes up again.
That's a good point.
So it's something that you do want to hold on to with both hands, and it's so much fun, and we're so lucky that we have a great relationship as human beings and as actors together, that the chemistry is really right. And
did the two of you came from WAPA, is that right?
No, Lucy graduated and
Hugh Jackman came and called for Amanda.
I visited.
Oh, you visited?
I visited WAPA for 6 weeks.
What's going on in WAPA? It's such a great school now, isn't it?
It's a fantastic school.
What's going on there? Why do they produce so many great performers?
Well, I almost think that part of the magic of it is that it is in Perth, which is, I mean, I'm originally from Perth, but it is apparently the most isolated city in the world, and I think that that has a lot to do with it, because you're so focused. I did the full-time course there, and for the 3 years, the Bachelor of Arts, and you're there such long hours and you're completely immersed in this, and there's 18 of you per year, and that's it. And so you really dedicate yourself so much. You really do about 6 years in 3 years. And so I think it's a very intense course, and everybody is there because they're passionate about it, so everyone's working at something they're passionate about. So,
and I dare say using every single bit of that training and experience over the years to do this role, because they are two massive roles and you do them beautifully, and it's really great of you to come in and talk to us.
Just before we go, isn't green superstitious in the theatre?
I don't know. Somebody said that to me the other day. Somebody said, oh, you never wear green on... I've never heard that.
Yes, I think it's extremely bad. Like, oh, sorry.
Well, we just broke a leg.
Good on you. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks, ladies. And we'll be back with more of 9am right after this.